Hi, everyone.
Hey, hour 13, 24-hour podcast. Well, at this point, it's looking more like the 14 or 15-hour podcast. If Rob has anything to say with it.
I'm not going to fall
Our
asleep.
special guest, Mr. Ryno Alberts. How are you, buddy?
I am good. Very special feeling right now.
Yeah, Ryno is one of the co-hosts for the Alter Ego podcast with me, which releases, again, every week. Baby.
Wow.
Hour 13, man. I'm going to go ahead and make a bet right now, Doug. You with me? Because you're here.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't last
Doug's-
this episode.
Oh, I'll last
I mean,
this
the
episode.
chair is back. The
The
feet are
chair is
up.
back.
I'm
The
comfy.
feet are up, and the eyes are closing.
I'm comfy.
I'm going to give it maybe 20 minutes before we start hearing snoring in the microphone.
Yeah, I'm going to just say some weird shit. That's for sure. I'm going to say things that don't make sense.
Nap time allowed?
There is, well, I mean, I guess.
I mean, technically, I could.
You
carry
could.
it for like a.
Oh, I don't mind
a
carrying it, but
segment?
if he passes out,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm going to hit stop on the recorder and go my ass home.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to tell you that right
No.
now.
So Rob and Jack pass out, and all of a sudden comes the Ryno and Doug show.
Yeah, there you go. You guys just take over.
The Ryno Doug Variety Hour.
And
Yeah.
this podcast is going to have like 6 hours of silence at one point.
Yeah.
I said that we're going to release 6 episodes of pure silence.
From like 8 to 9 a.m., there's like nothing.
Yeah, this episode
I don't
was
remember recording
actually
that.
like really deep. They did a great job.
Yeah. It's good ASMR.
I'm happy with us having gone 13 hours though. I mean, geez, last time I had a lot of soda. I was up. I was able to get a little bit of rocket fuel, but this is where, like, we had moments like this. We had moments where
100%.
we were super dead to the world.
Yep.
And then, we just hit that corner and everything worked out, right?
Yeah.
Like, we just woke right up, moving on, no problems.
Dude, once we hit 6 p.m., I'm gonna be golden. I'm gonna be set. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We just gotta hit that mark.
The end.
That's the very end.
Yeah.
We just gotta hit that very end mark.
I'm worried about you.
And then you just fall asleep in your chair.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm just gonna sleep here.
It was like 6:04. You're going to be under the table with a rug
Megan's
for a
so
blanket.
sweet. She goes, I just don't want you to take the motorcycle. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I was like, I've been up for 24 hours. I don't want to ride the motorcycle after I've been up for 8 hours.
Yeah. You only want to
That
ride
would have
it.
been a rough ride.
Yeah, absolutely. Eyes just typically stapled to my eyebrows.
Clockwork
Question,
Orange
is that
style.
why you got the healthy snacks so you didn't hit any like kind of sugar high and then crash or anything like that?
Well,
Yeah.
that too. But I just didn't want to fill up on all kinds of crazy sugary snacks. The sugariest thing that I got was the Fig Newtons, believe it or not.
Well, you're welcome for the donuts then.
And the
No, I
donut.
appreciate it. Well, no, the donuts have shown up
Yeah.
here recently, and
Got some
I took
donuts.
full advantage.
Nice.
Because you know what? I was like, man, it's either have these donuts or call Megan.
Yeah.
Hey, come get me, kid. We're calling it. But yeah, it's been a good one. We've had no guests have not shown up. One showed up late,
Yeah.
but everyone else has
Ryan?
been here prior. No, Ryan was here before his was over, or before the previous guest was over.
The previous
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
that's-
would have guessed. I would have bet $100 on Ryan.
Yeah. Ryan, typically, if we tell him for Alter Ego, we'll record at 6, that's a guarantee he'll be there at 6:30.
Yeah.
So we got to tell
You
him.
gotta tell him earlier.
Yeah, way earlier.
You gotta tell him like
Well, that's
the
what
day
I've been
before.
trying to do is like, oh, hey, we're going to record on 6 on the dot. We're going to start recording. And then like
Yeah.
in my mind, it's like, all right, cool. 6
All right, so 7
Yeah,
o'clock,
7:15,
6:45.
7:15, we're good.
Yeah, so we've had a lot of conversations. We did a lot of comic book movie talking, James Bond. We've had all sorts of topics, but the recurring theme has been the questions that we've asked all of our guests.
Yeah.
We're early on, but I'm asking Ryno early on because I know this man well. We can wind him up and watch him go. So I'm going to get the questions out of the way now.
Okay.
And that was a convincing yawn.
Yep.
Question number 1 of the audio drama variety. Have you ever listened to a 7am podcast?
I have not.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither.
Yeah. You just produce them.
Just not an audio drama fan, or just not something you've ever dipped your toe into?
To be honest with you, I'm not really outside of like maybe three podcasts. I'm not an audio anything fan. I listen to sports talk radio in my van. So
yeah, and that's probably a big thing. Like, I've heard some other big podcasters say, like, statistically, that go in and, like, poll their people and stuff like that, that people only really have time for 3 podcasts.
Damn.
On average.
Damn.
So people that listen to more or listen to ours, golly, I appreciate you making the time for us.
Well, it's like I said earlier, like a lot of the podcasts is like people are just like, they pick a topic and they talk about it for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
You guys are like 30-minute episodes, so it's
Yeah,
easier
so
for people.
it's a little bit
like,
easier.
you know what? I got 30 minutes. I can listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, I'll be completely honest. I think I've only listened to our show half of the times I've recorded one.
Yeah. I don't listen to our show. I don't listen to I can't hear my own voice. I don't like my own voice.
You can't physically hear it?
Nope. So if you play this back, it'll just be Doug.
It'll just be the rest, everybody else.
Doug
But
and
you.
the slow snore coming out of
You
my
have like
mouth.
it's like a vampiric kind of thing.
Yeah.
You do. It's just like, it doesn't appear on audio like vampires don't appear
like
in
in a
mirrors.
mirror.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 2. If you could have any superpower, what would it be, and how would it help you if you were to be hired?
Oh my God! Any superpower?
Yeah.
Reality warping.
Damn.
Wow. So, how would that help you if you were to be hired?
Because I could make anything I want, whatever I want, I suppose.
That's, I mean, I guess that's that's pretty limitless. That's a good one. That's a good one. I know the answer to this question. I don't need to ask it, but I'm going to. If you could live in any of the following fantasy universes, where would you live? Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, or Star Wars?
Star Wars. That was
a stupid
that was
question.
Dang it! I have to write this
Didn't
down.
have to have it.
answer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Question number 4. On a one-way trip to Mars, who are you bringing with you if you could bring one person?
Well, I mean, the obvious answer would be my wife.
Yeah.
For reasons that
Everybody said that one. Yep.
on the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
But if it had to be somebody outside of my wife, I would probably pick you, Mr. Jack.
Oh, wow.
Aw.
I'm honored. I appreciate that. That would be a hell of a conversation.
As long as we could have like a big screen and an Xbox on there, I mean, I think that would be a pretty good trip.
And at least 8 controllers for when you smash a couple of them.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. What video game character would you be if you could?
Oh my God! Now that's a question.
That's a tough one.
That is a question.
Because I know you've been on God of War a lot recently. That's an interesting one.
God of War would be up there. Man, that one's a tough one. You hit me with the curveball one.
That is a tough one. We've had a couple of recurring answers. Mine has only been hit once.
Yeah.
What was yours? Oh, yours was hit 3 times.
Yeah.
Rob. And
Yeah.
I believe yours was a 2-timer. Correct?
No,
What-
it was one.
what-
No,
what-
nobody's ever even heard of my video game.
His, yeah.
Oh, because you changed it. You changed it. Sorry. Originally, it was Luigi.
Yeah, I was like, I'm a total Luigi.
Yeah. All right. So, Ryno, what you got?
So you just want to be a plumber? Somebody wanted to be a plumber?
Yeah. Yep.
Somebody actually, their reason for Luigi
I have the
was
pants line
really
for it.
good. They go, it's an easy job. You don't have any of the pressure. You are just a plumber, and you get home every once in a while. You deal with the occasional haunted mansion, and that's it.
Yeah, but
I
That's
probably
scary,
would pick
though.
Kratos.
Kratos.
Kratos is one of my favorite video game characters.
He's
ever,
actually
so.
you're the first Kratos answer. I chose Link from the Zelda series.
Doesn't Kratos have like a sad story?
Listen, this is not your goddamn answer.
I'm here. Okay. I'm just asking
his
questions.
His family dies, and then he sacrifices himself to the God of War, and then he gets bound with these blades and chains. But I mean, he's a pretty badass character, and he's extremely powerful.
He's
You
like, but
chose
look at that
that-
6-pack.
You chose that over the Tetris T block? I mean, I guess that's fine, but man,
Yeah.
that T fits anywhere.
Yep, that's
You
true.
use
if
it
anybody
right.
is picking a Tetris character, first of all, it's going to be the L-shaped block.
Yeah, a lot of people like the L.
I can't believe nobody's picked Parappa the Rapper.
I was never big on it.
not Toe Jam or Earl.
No. Nobody picked Crash Bandicoot.
Nobody's picked Crash Bandicoot yet.
Really, isn't he just like a hairy Mario?
So
Yeah.
if you had to be naked in front of a celebrity that is over 50, who would it be? You have to pick a male and a female.
Jennifer Aniston
Oh, okay.
and Kevin James.
Kevin James. Is he over 50?
Oh yeah.
Are we? How confident are we in that?
I don't
I
have
would
my
be willing
phone
to
near me.
bet a Buffalo
so.
nickel that says he
A
is
Buffalo
he's about 52
nickel.
or
I'm not
53.
taking the bet, but
All right,
you know,
he's gonna
trust
he's
but
gonna look it
verify.
up though.
Kevin James' age.
He's got to be. I mean, Adam Sandler is over 50, right?
Adam Sandler's 83.
Oh, yeah.
He's 83 years old. He looks good for his age.
He does. He does. He get Happy Gilmore tomorrow.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore too, in the retirement home.
Some of the funniest stuff Kevin James has done has been not in movies where he plays like the sound guy. Have you ever listened to those? He did it on YouTube for a long time, and it was pretty damn funny. Where he would be like reacting to. He's 57. Kevin James,
Wow.
57.
Holy shit! I didn't think he was that old.
He's reacting to serious actors, like he did one with Will There Be Blood, and it's just him being the sound guy and Daniel Day-Lewis getting maniacal with him.
Yeah.
I mean, there will be blood.
Yeah. What did I say?
Will there be blood?
There will be blood.
There will be blood.
So it's
we
more-
already
yeah,
know.
more definitive.
It's a given.
You were like questioning it,
Will
and
there
we
be
already
blood?
know there will be blood.
Yeah.
Is that
there
what-
was blood actually.
I'm not going into
there
his
was
listener's blood there. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, there will be.
And then
Okay,
there's
there will
the
be.
sequel, Is This Blood?
Yeah.
There was blood.
Yeah.
Why was there
And
blood?
then the lesser known Indian sequel, Am I Bleeding?
and then how is there blood?
Yeah. This
I
is
feel like
probably
those two answers I gave. I feel like you can't pass up on the opportunity to be naked in front of Jennifer Aniston under any circumstances.
you can actually.
Right.
And then for the male version of that, I mean, I feel like being naked in front of Kevin James would just make me feel better about myself.
Wow.
Dang.
Ouch.
Yeah.
makes
Damn, Kevin James.
Kevin James just turned off hour 13.
Damn. Been
I was
listening for
really
so
liking
long.
these guys.
He's not a
and
fan
then
anymore.
All of a sudden, everybody we've asked questions, he's been like, "Please don't say me. Please don't say me. Please don't say me."
Dang it.
Probably
I'll have Chet write the apology letter.
yeah most critical thinking question of the bunch, but I feel like you're gonna have a quick answer to it. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Coke has been an overwhelming.
Dang.
Coke
Leader.
Zero specifically. That one's my favorite Coke product ever.
15-4.
Mine was Diet Coke. I always drank Diet
Is it really
Coke. coming up.
15-4? It's that big of a lead?
Yeah.
I'm actually just shocked that Pepsi's got 4.
You really are? I thought
Yeah.
it'd be a little bit closer.
I did not. I thought this was a dumb question when
It's
I
weird.
thought
I
of
used
it.
to love Pepsi.
I thought
as a
of it.
kid, but no.
Oh, it's your dumb question then.
Well, yes, thank you.
Pepsi is just like drinking like cough syrup soda.
Yeah, it's just
It
to me,
is
it's
pretty
not great.
sugary.
Now Pepsi has some absolute bangers in Mountain Dew and
Mountain
Dr.
Dew.
Pepper, but after that, I don't know. Pepsi.
Why are you sucking
I
up to
don't
Pepsi?
know.
Don't suck up to Pepsi.
I'm pretty sure Dr. Pepper is its own company. I don't think that's
Is
part of
it?
Pepsi.
Yeah, I think it is. I think they just
It's-
like
it's
every once in a
7 Up.
while. Yeah.
God,
7
I
Up
think
owns Dr. Pepper.
okay. So let me say this: if Dr. Pepper was in this mix, they'd have more than 4 votes.
I would agree
Yeah.
with that.
Oh,
I think
absolutely.
Dr.
Dr.
Pepper would
Pepper's my
have
thing.
Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper would dominate Pepsi.
He's drinking.
Nice product
Mix
placement.
it with a
though.
little Captain
No problem.
Morgan.
Nice product placement.
Captain Morgan.
It's just we said this earlier. It's like when you go into a place and you're like, "Oh, I'll take a Coke," and they go, "We have Pepsi products." You go, "Oh,
I'll just have water, thank you.
you do, huh?" I've got Pepsi. Oh, good. Let me tell you, you got Brussels sprouts back there too.
Yeah.
Well, you
What
know-
else do you have that I don't like?
Yeah.
The-
What else do you have that I'm not gonna order?
So the hospital I work at,
Well, I mean, when they say
Yeah.
Pepsi products, that's when I order the Mountain Dew though, because Fountain Mountain Dew might be the greatest thing ever created.
yeah, that is pretty good.
Damn.
Okay, so what were you saying about work?
So where I work, we used to have Coke products in our cafeteria. You go down there, it's just a cooler full of just bottles of Coke, different Coke products. Not too long ago, they switched over to Pepsi. But when it was Coke, I go on my break, it's always empty because they stock it first thing in the morning, and everybody at the hospital goes down and grabs it as soon as it gets cold.
Mm-hmm.
Now that it's Pepsi, it's always full.
Yeah. Yeah. People are like, nope, no thanks.
Yeah.
Nobody wants it
I want to know like who,
except for the Dr. Pepper. The Dr. Pepper's always empty.
who got just so livid about that. Because there
About
was
liking
somebody
Pepsi?
that walked in front of the vending machine, found out it wasn't Coke anymore, and was like, "Motherfucker!"
Yeah.
Yeah, I was that guy.
You were you?
Oh yeah.
Just screaming your supervisor's name, Dennis.
I can't
Regina!
drink this crap.
Who's responsible for this?
When I was hired 15 years ago, I was promised
15 years?
God, it hasn't been 15. 13. Hasn't been 15.
13.
All right.
There you go. That's
close
close
enough.
enough.
Wow, you were actually pretty close on that one.
Yeah.
That was the superpower I chose. Was
Guessing
Wolverine's healing
numbers.
factor.
What was the superpower you chose, Jack?
Wolverine's healing powers.
And how did that get
Yeah,
you?
but
Help
then,
you get a job?
you're almost immortal with that. I mean, you're going to live for hundreds of years and
That's the
watch all of your loved ones die.
point. That's the point.
You don't want to live
Fair enough.
forever.
No, but I would instantly go into the UFC.
That's
You could look at
cheating.
UFC.
That's
What?
cheating.
Oh, no. Is it? Oh,
Yes.
shoot.
You can't do it.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, if you just have the healing factor, but you don't have like his fighting skills, it just means you're gonna get your ass beat a lot.
But I might.
Yeah,
Well,
but he
you
won't
you have
care.
the adamantium body.
I mean, you still get
Yeah,
paid.
that's what I would definitely want, the adamantium body. Every punch anybody would land would just be agonizing pain.
I want the Adam Ant
Break
body.
your fist.
Adamant body?
Yeah, I want an
The up and adamant?
I want the Adam Ant. I want the Goody Two Shoes Adam Ant body.
Said literally no one ever.
Someone said it.
No,
you don't think
you're-
anyone's ever said
You're
that?
the first.
There's
Yeah.
no way.
I don't know why I was thinking the Hanna-Barbera adamant body.
Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, Hanna.
You're the first person
I was thinking
to
Hannah Montana first. Like,
to mention
Hanna-Barbera.
Adamant's body.
Adam Ant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mouse,
No.
up
Goody
and
Two-Shoes.
Adamant is not a...
Who's Adam Ant?
What
Not
the
my Adam Ant.
You're
I'm
Adamant.
going Goody Two Shoes Adam Ant.
He's talking 80s singer adamant.
Yeah.
Oh,
Adam Ant.
I thought you were talking about the old cartoon, the Up and Adamant.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Oh my
I don't
God.
want
I'll
to
be
be.
completely honest. I don't know who Adamant is.
Look it
Wait,
up.
which Adam Ant? Jack's Adam Ant or my Adam Ant?
I've never heard of either.
He's like, yes.
He's like,
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
one. That one. Yeah.
my Adam Ant. Yeah.
Which Adamant do you are you referring to? I don't know. Which one are you referring to? There's more than
I
one.
only know of the real one.
Yeah, I liked Adamant before he sold out.
Is there
Holy
any person that you like after they sold out?
MC Hammer?
Isn't he poor? He's like poor now.
Oh
Bankrupt
wait.
and stuff.
Yeah. If he's a poor, I don't know if I could like him.
Yeah. You don't like poor
Ever heard
people.
about rappers talk about MC Hammer?
No.
This is something that I've heard multiple rappers say apparently, but apparently he was a bigger gangster than like Tupac or Biggie or any of them ever were.
Really?
Like in terms of like people actually feared him when he would show up to award shows and stuff like that, like MTV specials and stuff like that. I thought that was always weird because he wore goofy pants and looked like an idiot.
I was
but
gonna
apparently he
say,
was-
if you showed up in the Hammer pants, I know you've got nothing to lose.
Snoop Dogg was actually talking about that one time.
Yeah.
Like he was that dude that no one ever wanted to have beef with. I was like, the handle pants guy?
You know who nobody ever was worried about was Vanilla Ice.
No one.
Nobody
not a single
ever,
person?
nobody ever collaborated and listened.
I saw him once in concert.
How'd that go?
On
It
purpose?
was one of the worst. Well, it was at a local bar in Rockford, Illinois.
No
That's how
way.
bad his career got.
A
Yeah,
local bar.
a
Wow.
local bar. They were charging $40 for a cover charge for it, but I was there before they started charging.
Before they
Like,
started.
they're getting,
So you just stuck
they're
around.
getting
I thought
dinner.
maybe they just showed. He just showed up.
I was
for the
gonna
random
say even
karaoke
they
night.
didn't know he was showing up for that night.
Yeah.
He showed up at
I
like,
was
all right,
there
we'll
getting
start
dinner.
chicken.
I didn't know he was coming, and my buddy was the bouncer there, and he goes, "Hey man, are you gonna stay for Vanilla Ice?" I was like, "Am I gonna what?"
Yeah.
I was like,
Like,
"Dude,
I
really
guess.
here?" He was there. I watched like maybe 15 minutes of it, and then I was like, "Well, I'm gonna go home." This is
Now-
terrible."
You know what he
Did-
does is like, a lot of people play their popular song. Vanilla Ice plays Ice Ice Baby every other song.
I was gonna say, does he play all his hits? Every one of his
All-
hits, did he
all
play
one of
them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like
Did he
play
play
everyone?
all the classics?
Yeah. Did he go?
He play all of his hits.
Or was it a lot of deep cuts?
He had an album that he had just released. I think that this was back in like 2000, probably 10 or 9.
He tried to do a
So I
rock
think
and
they
roll
just had an
album too.
album.
Dang.
Yeah. He didn't. I don't know if he did Ice Ice Baby, but I definitely wasn't staying to find out.
All right.
I was a big fan of his smooth jazz era. I was just saying.
I would just be like,
I like his classical stuff.
I would be that fan in the bar crowd that is just blood curdling scream ninja rap.
Yeah.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Ninja rap.
Play
Hey,
the
man.
Turtle song.
This is gonna be this one's off my new album, Ninja Rap. Okay, buddy, I'm not doing that song, and that would only make it worse. The moment I heard Ninja Rap was not coming is the moment I would just go Mount Vesuvius.
Yeah.
I want my money back.
Yeah, you got 40 of my dollars.
Getting blonde dread.
What's that?
I think at one point during this time period, he had blonde dread.
I thought
Blonde
only
dreadlocks.
women in steampunk movies could have blonde dreads.
I don't think
I
it's
don't
a
know
hard
what
and
the
fast
rules
rule.
are or regulations, but yeah.
I don't know what the qualifying factors are, the mitigating factors, but who knows?
I mean,
Might
who
be
didn't have an
John
80s Bo
Dreadlock.
Derek phase?
Yeah.
Me. I was not old enough in the
10
80s
inches?
to have the Bo Derek phase.
You didn't have a Bo Derek phase?
I don't even know who Bo Derek is.
10 inches.
So there's a
What
chance
is it?
that I do.
10
Just
something?
10.
It's just 10?
10.
I don't remember.
10.
It's 10 something.
10 what?
Inches.
this
No, it's
movie's
just 10.
10.
It's just called 10.
Because I think she's a 10 is what it is.
Oh, got
Derek
it.
was a pretty hot chick back in the day, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. She's no Raquel Welch.
Yeah, she did the greatest Tarzan movie ever made. Not really.
Wow.
No, not at all. That movie was stupid. I mean, had Dumbledore in it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Dumbledore.
Yeah, it's a prequel to the Harry Potter.
Yeah.
film.
She's no Joan Cusack, but
Let all you, if your kids are fans of Harry Potter, have them watch Tarzan. Dumbledore's in it.
Yeah.
nice.
They'll love it.
Which Dumbledore?
The original Dumbledore.
Oh.
The one who died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, cool.
And he is Tarzan?
No, he's some old dude.
He's Bo
not-
Derek.
He's not Jane.
That's Bo Derek.
Because funny thing is,
Gotcha.
even in the 80s, he was an old dude. So
Yeah. He was born old.
I was thinking about that when that movie first came out, and he's like, Harry, I really want you to go
for
to
some reason, I can't remember his name right now.
Gryffindor. It's coming.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
don't
this
remember his
this
name.
guy's not going to last.
Yeah, he was like 107 when the first Harry Potter came out, I think.
Yeah.
Is it something Harris?
He had just transcended time
something
and space.
Harris, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to
And
think of his
was
name.
just getting ready to read the Necronomicon.
Nice. You don't even like the Evil Dead.
No, you're right.
Okay.
Evil Dead was okay. Army of Darkness way better.
See, I like- I
that's
like-
been a point of contention.
I like the first Evil Dead the best. It's just so low budget and
I just like the way it was shot.
yeah, you love the way things are shot.
Yeah. That's my big
bang
thing.
bang.
I like that, but I really wish they would have given Princess Peach more character development.
And Evil Dead,
In Evil Dead.
100%.
Yeah,
She didn't get
Ryno
those
hasn't seen the Mario movie
Mario.
yet. Have you?
I'm going to, well, today, technically it's today because it's Saturday. I don't even know what day it is.
Today is Saturday. Yeah, you had that part right.
Yeah, I'll be going today to see it.
Very nice.
Nice.
And I'm very excited. Although, can I say anything about that movie?
Sure.
Yeah, we've talked about it a lot.
By the way, by the time this comes out, it will have been 13 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right,
this
cool.
movie better be on DVD by that time.
Yeah.
I heard Yoshi's not in the goddamn thing.
He's not.
He's not. There
There-
are Yoshis in it, but it's not the Yoshi you're.
And it's
you're
only for like
wanting
a
to
second.
be. Yeah.
Spoiler.
What sucks?
Yeah.
I mean, no, they kind of set it up for Yoshi in the next one.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take that. That's fine.
Yeah, Yoshi is there's a big Easter egg for him.
Yeah.
Like, I was really looking forward to watching Mario donkey punch him in the back of the head.
I wanted to see Yoshi do what he does in Smash Brothers and just swallow something, make it an egg, and pop it off a cliff.
Yeah.
That would
Eventually.
have been cool, too, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
When they do the Smash Brothers movie.
which I think they're gonna do too. I think they'll do a Smash
got it.
Brothers.
They
I
gotta
think
do
they'll
that.
do a Zelda movie. I think they'll do Samus.
Punch Out. Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
I would have to assume that Donkey Kong gets a movie after his cameo in this. Huh?
Oh, they also show Diddy Kong. They're gonna show all the Kongs for sure.
All the Kongs.
Are there a lot more than those two?
Then Donkey and Diddy.
Yeah.
There's
Lanky,
a whole community of them.
There's Lanky Kong and Cranky Kong and Dixie Kong and Diddy Kong.
Yep.
I never played the Kong
Hong
series
Kong?
a whole lot, to be honest.
I did in Super Nintendo. I didn't play it on the N64 though.
One of the greatest games was Donkey Kong Country. That was such a good game. When
Oh,
that
yeah.
came
That was
out for
SNES,
N60.
right?
No,
Yeah.
it was 64.
No.
64.
Oh, okay.
That's Donkey Kong 64.
It's 64.
Country was Super Nintendo.
All I know is the one I
Yeah,
played was on
I
64.
thought Country was Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it is.
Is there more than one?
There's 3 on Super Nintendo. There's Donkey Kong.
I thought it was 64 that came out on.
Yeah, me too.
No, Donkey Kong Country 64.
You're delirious and tired. You don't
But
know what you're
Donkey-
thinking. You don't know what you're saying.
No, I think it's just called Donkey Kong 64, but it might be Donkey Kong Country
You
64.
might be right. It might be Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong
64.
Country is Super Nintendo. The first one you play with Donkey and Diddy. The second one you're Diddy and Dixie, and then the third one you're.
Or you fat finger it and just put Donkey Kong 63.
Dude, you forgot one more. Nintendo.
So just a quick thing back to the Mario movies. Am I the only one who wants like a Mario Kart Fast and the Furious movie? Just saying.
That'd be cool. As long as it's about family.
Yeah, you get the whole Mario family.
Yeah.
They could definitely do that.
They will.
I would definitely be down with that. Yeah.
Although they made a lot of references to Mario Kart in the Mario movie.
Yeah, they did, but they could easily.
But
do a
Yoshi
Mario
will be in
Kart
part
movie.
2.
I have a
Yeah.
very big feeling he will.
There's going to be the big
He
sad
should be.
scene where Mario jettisons off a cliff so he can make it.
Well, it's
Yep.
actually going to be like a,
Yep.
an Of Mice and Men situation where
Yeah.
Yoshi only says Yoshi,
Yeah.
but then at the end he does something just horrific.
He squeezes
And
Yoshi
he's
too
gonna
hard.
He's going to take Yoshi to the end of the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah.
You could bring Vin Diesel in to do that because he's totally typecast now.
Yeah.
Yoshi,
Yeah.
Yoshi, over and over again.
Yep.
Mhm.
I am Groot.
Yoshi, we got family. Family, Yoshi.
It's all about family.
Man, that's just the Fast and
Yoshi's
Furious
actually going to be
franchise.
in Fast and the Furious 27.
Yeah. Fast 10 is going to end this part, but we're going to do more. Yeah, we talked
I really
about
hope
that.
not.
Fast and the Furious 45. They're
Fast
on
and
rascals going
Furious.
through them all.
Yep.
So 10's the next one, right?
Yeah.
Fast
Fast
10.
X.
That's so intense.
Not really.
No.
It's always somebody who they thought was dead but isn't dead. Let's come back and fight them. Everybody who's ever a bad guy, they're going to go back in time and they're going to be a good guy. You know, it is what it is.
Are they like bringing what's his name back who died?
Jason Statham?
No, the actual guy who died.
Han?
Paul
Paul
Walker.
Walker.
Paul Walker, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He has a CGI scene in this apparently.
I hope it's
Really?
better than the last CGI scene where they just kind of stared at each other out the car windows as they drove off in
it
different
was
directions.
very romantic.
Jeez.
It brought a
And this-
tear to
this-
my
I
eye.
think the really dumb thing about this one too is it's got Jason Momoa in it, who apparently has sat and watched the events of all 9 previous movies combined,
Mm-hmm.
and then now wants to do something.
Right.
It's so weird.
Never let
Like, were you watching when we were racing Honda Civics, and then now we're saving the world?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's like a superhero film now.
Well, he knows that his time as Aquaman's almost up with the whole reboot and everything, so he's
That's
like,
true.
he's got to jump on another franchise.
Mm,
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to jump on this one and
Probably
try
not.
to stay there and be consistent. I'm excited to see Momoa lean into being a bad guy. And
Oh, just
see
saying,
how
like the
well
next
he
one, he'll
does
probably
it.
be the good
But
guy, and
in
Vin Diesel
Fast,
can
I was
retire.
gonna say, in Fast and Furious, don't the bad guys always become like good guys, and then now
Pretty
their,
much.
their team just gets bigger
pretty
and bigger.
much. Yeah,
Jason Statham was a bad guy.
he's a good guy now.
Yeah.
Who's the other? They got another one. And John Cena. John Cena was a bad guy. and now
John
he's a good
Cena.
guy.
And who was the
wasn't-
female from the last one? She was also in Mad Max. Charlize Theron.
She-
Thank you very much.
She's still a bad guy though. Charlize Theron.
Oh, is she?
Was The Rock a
Yeah,
bad
he's
guy?
still a bad
Wasn't he
guy.
a cop or
No,
something?
The Rock was not a bad guy, but he's not coming back to the Fast franchise.
Because him and Vin Diesel don't get along.
Yeah,
He's Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel said something along the lines of "fuck Terramana."
Damn.
Unreal.
Look, genuine question here. How long did you make it into the 24-hour podcast without doing a rock rant?
Not.
I'm gonna
I
say
mean-
I made it to hour 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
did not know you were not a Rock fan.
Not at all.
He
Me
hates
either.
The Rock.
I can't stand him.
He hates rocks. He hates
People who have
boulders.
gravel driveways, I won't even pull in.
He's like, nope, it's got to be paved.
Yep. If
You
this
won't even
isn't
walk on
concrete
gravel.
or
That's
dirt,
disappointing too, because I used to love him as a wrestler. Like
Yeah.
he was my favorite wrestler of all time, and now it's like you make it so impossible not to hate you.
yeah, truly.
So you guys weren't a fan of Black Adam?
No, not at all.
No.
Not even a little.
No.
bit.
Hands down, the greatest
not
comic book
even-
movie ever made.
There you go.
No,
He was
There you
trying
go.
hard, guys.
not at all.
He was trying real
That
hard.
would definitely be a hill to die on.
Yeah, yeah. That would be one that nobody would understand. Nobody would show up to be like, well, wait, what? It would just be like, okay, that guy's crazy.
Yeah, that, and then you walk
What you
down the hill and go,
doing?
yeah, that's my
What you
bad. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
You know the sad part about that? There's probably one person on planet Earth that actually thinks that.
That Black Adam is the greatest movie?
Yeah, the
Probably.
greatest comic book movie of all time.
Yeah, it's the guy who wrote it.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think the greatest comments I've read about the Black Adam movie is that, well, it's not that bad.
Right.
I mean, yeah, compared to anything else that's worse.
But
You
it
know what
is,
my-
Poppy, but it is.
You know my favorite review?
Maybe compared to Dolph Lundgren Punisher, sure.
Yeah.
Wow. My favorite review of all time is of the Taken series.
Oh, wow.
And this guy, he just put, and this was on Rotten Tomatoes, and it was about Taken 3. And
That's
he
how I know it's
said,
true.
Taken 3 makes Taken 2 look like Taken. And I think that's one of the best reviews I've ever read. It was just so good. It was just so good.
Oh,
that was
wow.
a good one.
Yeah. I thought that was
They did really draft
that was just like
franchise
a
out
good
too long.
review. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Ryan Reynolds kind of buried him with his little joke. Taken nightmare. I dreamt I took his daughter and he just wasn't having it.
Yeah. Taken.
Like
I just-
after the first one, I was like, really? At what point is it just bad parenting?
They just keep getting taken.
And I'm sorry, I just can't see Liam Neeson as a badass beating people up.
No.
Just,
It was
What?
yeah. That's all he does now though.
yeah, I know, but when he was
I
younger,
thought
sure.
he did a great job.
He was 60 in that movie.
Which Dark Man was he?
He was the first one,
First one, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
Dark
about.
Man. It's a movie from like
The movie Dark Man?
late 80s, early
Yeah.
90s.
Huh.
And, he was great in that. Oh, here you go. You want a great Liam Neeson movie? Next of Kin.
No.
Have you ever seen? No.
No.
Liam Neeson, the Scottish guy who plays the hillbilly with the worst. His
I
hillbilly
don't think I
redneck is
saw it, but I've
almost as
seen
bad as
parts
the
of
Irish
it.
accents in the Boondock Saints.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost. Because those accents suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I thought he played a pretty good Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah. I mean,
it was more of the
it's
movies that weren't
not hard to play a Jedi.
anymore.
But I'm just like, he's like 60-something years old playing, like, boxing down with guys who are like
Right.
in their 20s. And it
Yeah.
just doesn't come across.
Big muscle-bound dudes.
It's like
and
we have
want to
the
tell me
new,
a
Indiana
particular
Jones
set of
coming out.
skills.
Oh, the new Indiana Jones, they had to de-age him and
And I'm just like,
some stuff.
man, my man's like 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harrison
he's-
Ford, you ain't beating anybody up.
Yeah. No.
At all.
No.
You're even that
Was the
whip is
Gray
going to
any
give
good?
you. No, it was
I
terrible.
don't remember. I didn't
I
see
haven't
the
seen
Gray.
that one.
No, it's
I
an
know there were
awful
wolves.
movie.
That's
It's an
all I
awful
know.
movie. There's
Yeah.
no conclusion to it either.
The wolves. He fights the wolves.
He didn't get
doesn't
eaten by the wolves?
No, he
fights
doesn't
them.
get eaten,
What do you,
but
wait, hold on. What do you mean there's no conclusion to it? What happens at the end of it?
at the end of it,
The credits play.
he finally meets up with the alpha wolf, which he's not fought at all. He's getting chased by a pack of wolves with like 5 other people. Systematically, all the other people get eaten. And the last scene is him wrapping his knuckles with cloth, and I think he's trying to put glass in it or something, and
Yeah.
he's surrounded by wolves. Or it's just him versus this black alpha wolf that's bigger than him, and it shows him moving toward the wolf, and the credits roll.
In my world,
Wow.
Liam Neeson is the alpha wolf.
Okay.
So maybe that's how you're supposed to interpret it.
Sure.
See, you just don't get movies, Jack.
You're right.
That's how you
I wish
have
they
you
would
have
have
to
had better character
interpret it.
development for
You
the
have
wolf.
to interpret it, okay?
The wolf
It's not
never
so
knew if he was a good
straightforward.
boy or not.
Right. He'll find out when he gets the glass
Will he?
shards in his side.
Maybe
Yeah.
that was the wolf that ate Little Red Riding Hood. Who knows? Maybe he was just avenging, her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the movie, he definitely has a reference to Red Riding Hood where he's like, fuck her. She shouldn't have been where she was. The wolf deserved to eat her grandma.
He said that?
What a horrible movie that would have been to see in person.
Oh my gosh. There's one that was really bad too that was on Netflix or one of the streaming services with Chris Pine. It was like all the
All the small
fairy
things?
tale stories kind of mashed together. It also had James Corden.
James Corden.
Was that
James
musical
Corden?
one?
James
You're talking about
Corden.
Into
Yeah,
the
it was a
Woods?
musical. Yes,
Yeah.
that was one of the worst movies I think I've ever
I
seen.
made
You
like
didn't like
20
it?
minutes into that and shut it off.
Yeah,
I
it's
fell asleep
terrible.
during, like-
Absolutely terrible.
I did a midnight screening of it and I fell asleep.
Wow,
It was free, so who cares?
it was free.
I've only ever fell asleep during one
Well,
movie.
at least he had a nice.
Oh shit! I just hung up on him.
I only ever
Did
fell
not
asleep
mean
during
to
one
do
movie.
that.
Pitch Black. Fell the first 5 minutes of it. I fell asleep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the beginning
Oh,
it's
we're
like a
calling 'em.
bunch of lights flashing and
I'm back here.
Sorry
I'm back.
about
Yeah.
that. Sorry about that.
Pitch Black I liked as a kid, and then I didn't like it anymore as a grown-up.
Pitch Black, is that the Chronicles of Riddick movie?
Yeah.
Well, it's the
First,
first one.
the first of them.
Yeah, it's the one with
Yeah.
the monsters. Not Herman Munster, but just like monsters.
yeah, I was just saying I fell asleep. That's the only movie I've ever fallen asleep in.
It wasn't a.
Oh, I've fallen asleep during so many movies.
Sometimes when it was that, I will give it points for creativity though,
Yeah, it's fine.
because that was one we'd never seen before.
I take it back. That's the only one I've ever fallen asleep at the theater. I fall asleep at movies at home all the time.
Yeah.
Was it Sky Captain: The World Tomorrow? I cannot watch that movie. I've never been able to make it through it without falling asleep.
I didn't mind that one.
I've always
boy.
fallen asleep. I've tried watching it a million times. 20 minutes in, I'm always sleeping.
See, I used
Why
to do-
have you tried to watch it a million times?
Because people keep telling me it was a good movie. You should watch it. So I kept
Go
trying
watch
to watch
Sky
it.
Captain. No, you know
So
what?
I kept trying to
Gerald?
watch it, and I just kept falling asleep. I go, it's not meant to be.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's Jude Law and Angelina Jolie, and who else is in that movie?
I don't remember. Those are the only.
Who else is in the first 20 minutes, Doug?
I don't remember. I don't remember anything about that movie.
Yeah.
I only know
Bunch
that
of-
those
a
two are in it
bunch
because
of-
of the commercial.
Bunch of people in sepia tone or whatever it is. It's like shot like
Oh, yeah.
the color grading is interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's something about the way it's shot that makes me fall asleep because Sucker Punch, I fell asleep during that too.
That one was
I never
very
watched that one.
interesting. I watched it. They had really cool action scenes. I don't like the way they finished that movie. It felt
It's like,
so.
aren't they like in a psych ward or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
People always tell me stuff like that because I work in psych. They're like, "Oh, you need to watch this movie. You need to watch." I'm like, why? Because I work in psych. I do that for 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday. I don't need to watch it.
Not to mention, it's like what you're trying to show me has literally no comparison to what I actually do. So it really means nothing.
I mean, if I'm going to watch a movie, if I'm going to suggest a movie for people who work in psych to watch, The Exorcist of Emily Rose.
Oh, not One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
No, because I've been doing this for like 20 years. I've never met an Indian that big.
Yeah, makes sense. Nobody like.
if I was
Jack
gonna
Nicholson.
Don't they
say-
lobotomize Jack Nicholson at the end of that?
Yeah,
One
they
flew
do.
over the. Yeah.
The one
we haven't
well, they
done
do
Nurse
it.
Ratchet.
They do at the end of Sucker Punch too.
We haven't done any lobotomies in like months. So
Yeah, it's been a dry month for lobotomies.
They got rid of all those mental hospitals.
I was
right?
gonna say if you're gonna put
No,
anybody
they're still-
and have them,
they're not like that, but there's still state hospitals and stuff.
Okay.
you're gonna have them actually watch a movie that's kind of like Psych. Have them watch, although it's a little over the top. Watch 12 Monkeys.
Yeah, I like 12 Monkeys.
Yeah.
The scenes with Brad Pitt where he's actually in the hospital. That's pretty close.
That makes
See, that's why,
sense.
like I said, The Exorcist of Emily Rose, because I know it's a court drama, but when you're watching it and they show the scenes of her being possessed,
Yeah.
and they tell it from like a medical standpoint, and you're like, okay, I totally get that.
Yeah.
But then the church comes in and is like, well, no, she's possessed because of this. They show the same thing, and you're like, okay, I totally get that too.
Mhm. Interesting. And that was a
I don't know
true
if I've ever
story,
watched
right?
any kind of
Loosely.
exorcism movie.
Loosely, yeah.
I watched The Exorcist. I've seen Emily Rose though too.
The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I wanted to see about the Pope's Exorcist with Russell Crowe. That
I
looked
actually want to see
interesting.
that.
I want to
That
see
just
it
came out this weekend, didn't it?
for
Yeah.
free on a streaming service.
I was gonna say I don't think it's gonna be good.
I want to read about it on Wikipedia.
Russell Crowe hasn't been in too many good movies lately.
Well, you didn't like Thor and Love and Thunder? Come on.
I didn't
That's
actually.
like right up, that's like right up there with Black Adam. I'm just saying.
yeah, it
I
is.
was not a fan of that one.
Only I don't feel the same way about Chris Hemsworth.
God, Thor: Love and Thunder was so bad.
It really
totally
was.
was.
It really was bad. Not a great movie.
Yeah, they tried to
At
just
least the
recreate
MCU
it.
has never put out something like the Fantastic Four remake. That's the worst comic book movie ever made.
The 64 one or the one with Michael Chiklis?
The one directed by Josh.
Oh, the
Trank,
one with
Trank.
okay, the one with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new one that came out.
I
That one,
haven't seen that one.
or the original one that never even made it to the video.
The 64.
Yeah.
That's the one that we watched for Alter Ego.
That's the
That
Roger
is
Corman
a
one.
Interesting movie. And all the actors were like going around doing press tours for it, and they were like, "Stop doing it. We're not releasing the movie." They're like, "If we get enough people that want to watch it, they'll release it." And the studio's like, "Nope. We will never be releasing this movie."
I mean, come on. The biggest star power you have is the guy that played Bug on Uncle Buck.
Yeah. And they also like just completely stopped funding it. So they started paying out of their own pocket thinking they could get the crowd to come watch it. Just never happened.
I mean, to give him credit, though, as far as like The Thing for that time period, it actually didn't look too bad.
No, but it's just, we suffer from being in a time where there are some amazing comic book movies that are very close to what they're supposed to be. And so, it gets rough.
I want to watch that Avengers from the 70s. That looks like it'd be awesome to watch.
I want to watch the old Thor that was in the Lou Ferrigno Hulk series.
Oh
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I've seen,
He's just wearing like.
He's just wearing fur.
well, though the made-for-TV movie Hulk movies, they also had one with Daredevil.
Nice.
He was just like basically all black.
Daredevil was?
Yeah.
So the original Daredevil.
No, in the Hulk made-for-TV series.
Oh. It's not Matt Murdock?
No. Well, it's the Matt Murdock is the character, but
Right, but does
his
Matt Murdock
costume-
make an appearance, or is it just Daredevil?
yeah, it's Matt Murdock.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, his costume is just like a black ninja outfit.
That's essentially what he was in the very beginning of Daredevil, but, I get what you're saying.
It looked bad. He looked like a biker.
It all looks bad. Who are you? I'm Matt Murdock, and I can't see you because I'm blind. Some movies that do that where
I
they
used to actually
over-explain.
dig that TV show when I was a kid.
The Lou Ferrigno Hulk?
The
Oh, yeah.
Hulk.
Yeah, it was not bad. Not bad at all.
No, I go back and try to watch it now. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
It was terrible. Listening to him growl was terrible.
I just love the transformation of Lou Ferrigno busting through all the stuff.
But not his shorts.
Whatever Bruce was wearing. But never the shorts.
Not the shorts.
Not what Rob wanted
The
to
strongest pair of pants in the history of mankind.
Yeah,
see. For sure.
they were not going to break.
Because, you can't have a naked superhero.
I used to
mean,
love
Watchmen.
all those old
Grows,
70s shows when I was a
exponentially.
kid.
Yeah, that's just terrible. Oh,
I mean,
my
this thing
goodness.
would be like a bag of tennis balls hanging there.
Tube of tennis balls hanging there, a 4-pack.
Hey, that one guy in
Bring the
Watchmen
can.
was naked though.
In Watchmen.
Oh yeah.
Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, Dr.
Oh,
Manhattan.
Dr.
They showed his little
Manhattan.
blue penis
Yeah,
a couple-
that's right.
couple times, yeah.
Yep.
At what point did nobody look at the director and go, hey, we really don't need this?
Yeah.
Just throw a fucking banana hammock on him, and we'll just say that
Well,
normally he walks
They
around
did
naked.
in some of the
That's what they
scenes,
did.
but
Yeah,
not all of them.
which makes no sense. Like, just give him the thing right away. We don't need a blue penis.
Yeah.
You know the director was like, no, this scene needs something. Blue dick. We need a blue dick.
Blue
Somebody
dick.
give me a blue dick.
Blue dick.
I haven't seen a blue dick since Smurfs.
Yeah.
Live action.
Gil's been in there editing that blue dick for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's the thing is they have to edit that.
Anybody
That
want
sucks.
to? Anybody want to check on him?
I wonder how accurate that was to the actor that played him.
Oh yeah. Do you think they did the little white dots on his dick?
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
CGI.
like, hey, we need you to get entirely
We're gonna do
naked because
mocap
everything's
on
going in.
everything.
His dick was played by Andy Serkis.
That I could see. I could see.
What is that dude's name that played Dr. Manhattan?
I don't know.
Billy
He's-
Crudup.
He's
Yeah,
in the
that's it.
watch.
Crudup. Okay.
Yeah, Billy Crudup.
There we go.
Or Crudup.
He is in the watch. Oh my God!
Is he?
What a
He plays the alien.
What a fantastic! He's not an alien in that movie. He plays
I
the
thought he
neighbor
was the-
who's having orgies and buying too many batteries for all of his dildos.
Yeah, that's right. I thought he was
Yeah.
an alien.
What a
Or
perfect
they-
specimen.
yeah, whatever.
He's in Alien Covenant too. That other prequel.
There you go.
The sequel to Prometheus, but the prequel to Alien.
So there was a sequel to Prometheus.
Oh, they suck. They're so
Yeah.
I
stupid.
thought Michael Fassbender played the.
I gave up after
guy in
Prometheus.
that one.
Sorry.
What?
Michael Fassbender was
in
the
it.
robot, wasn't he?
Yeah,
And this guy plays somebody
Like,
else
he's
he's the
entirely.
captain. Billy Crudup plays the captain of
Interesting.
the ship. Yeah,
I dig it.
And then Danny McBride's in there too, wearing a cowboy
I
hat.
know, right? Doesn't he die?
No.
You sure?
He's
Yeah,
isn't he
lives.
like a weapons specialist?
No,
or
he's
something
the
in that movie?
captain.
I forget, but
Danny
he's like
McBride?
no.
Yeah.
Danny McBride is like I think he's just like the pilot or something, or he's like the captain when Billy Crudup leaves, like in charge of the ship.
Yeah.
I don't remember. That movie sucked. It sucked. I love Alien. I love Aliens. Everything afterwards is just it's a mess.
Yeah.
People treat Prometheus like it's some sort of like genius creation
It's
too.
not.
I never liked it. It's such a terrible movie.
Huh.
It's because it's from the people who made Lost, and while I don't mind Lost, it's just they do this thing where they ask a bunch of questions and they never have the answers for them, and then they just try to shoehorn something in at the end.
Yeah.
And then it looks like they're all profound, but they just meandered their way through. They didn't know.
No.
It was a jumbled mess.
Well,
I've never seen 7 seconds of Lost.
so we're gonna
Oh, really?
we have two more bonus questions. I didn't ask the bonus questions, did I? I don't think I did.
I don't remember
No,
bonus
you didn't.
questions.
I don't think you
Yeah,
did.
so let's do the bonus questions because we're getting to the end of hour 13 here.
Yeah.
First one is, what would your stripper name be?
Oh no, I got those. Yeah.
Big Mac.
Big Mac.
Nice.
Marketing, I like it. A lot
Yeah.
of misstyles there. And if you could be any animal, what would it be? But then you have to have sex with another animal that is not the same species as you. And what species would that animal be?
I would be a tiger
Little shocked he didn't say rhino, but okay.
who would then have sex with a rhino.
With a
when you said that, I was like, all right.
Nice.
Nice.
Very
and make
nice.
some hybrid cat tank mutoid animal.
Hybrid
that would
cat
just
tank,
rule
new
the
band name,
world.
I call it.
Yeah, hybrid cat.
Basically, it's like Gorthik from Dungeons and Dragons.
There you go.
Yeah.
I
There
mean,
you
can you
go.
imagine a giant tiger with the armor of a rhino and the horns and all that, like weighing 7,000 pounds, just terrorizing through some African village?
Yeah, that'd be
I
scary.
could, actually.
You jumped that last night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhino, thank you so much for waking up early and being on here with us. We really appreciate it.
Of course, guys.
check
Keep
us-
her going.
Check us
Oh,
out
stay
at the
strong.
we're
Trying our
gonna try.
hardest. We're trying our hardest.
Yeah, we're gonna catch us on the Alter Ego podcast. Regardless, every single week we are releasing a new episode. Come check us out. But here we go, pushing forward on to hour 14.
All right. See you
Bye.
guys.
Good luck, gentlemen.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
This has been a 7 Lamb production.